Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now a first down throw, Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Dawson. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. To throw again on second down, Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now Watson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Dawson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game too.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
5 yards remain on second down. Off of play action, it's Watson. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. First and goal. Faking the give. Now Watson. It's caught left side by Cooks. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up third down and goal.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. A bad time for a false start penalty as they're backed up now for third and goal. Watson off play action. Being chased out left. And got his man.
That's a dot. That's a dot. He playing what quarters? I'm gonna slide up in the pocket with D. White.
And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Jackson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that 1st down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, a ball batted in the air, now it's intercepted. Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Texans are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
On 2nd and 7, Watson throwing the out route incomplete. That's Dawson. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams there to bring him down.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Dawson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13. To throw is Jackson. Trying to improvise. A solid stiff arm. Able to avoid him at the 40. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play that time through the air. 31 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson, he's going deep for Brown. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Mixon will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these 2 teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour. 3 yards the gain there, second down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
On fourth down, Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans have taken the lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Back to Mixon on second down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And that falls to the ground.
Whoa! I'm done. I'm quitting. I'm so done.
And now it brings up third down.
Oh. I'm so done with this game, bro. I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm so done. I'm done with this fucking game, bro. That was a user. I'm fucking done. I hate this game, bro. Don't make sense. Stupid game. Fucking stupid game, bro.
Get off. Both straight, man. Yeah, let's beat their hands too. Whoever.
I'm fucking done with this game, bro.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And Jackson throwing once more.
Bro, them more interceptions, bro. Come on.
That nearly picked. It's second down now.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. He's going to air one out.
Bro, them are interceptions, bro.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
If I go together, I gotta make sure I don't get tired. Because the last time I hit down her together, I had a flash.
You don't need no tires.
But it keeps saying earn low, so I need to get some tires checked to make sure I don't get them tires before I get them.
You need to rotate.
Well, not just rotating, but I need to make sure I don't get them tires.
Well, this drive, they're perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Here's Jackson to throw. And this play comes to a hold at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. And Tucker, the former Longhorn, puts this one through. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Watson on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Dawson. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. Huge play by the defense. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
Following the fumble recovery, Watson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Dawson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
So many times coaches talk about completions or run things. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options.
Cover on defense. Okay.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
On second down, it's Dawson. Open space inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Baby. Baby. I gotta get this.
Back to throw, Watson. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Deshaun Watson with his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans would extend their lead here just before halftime. Zerline connects on the extra point.
Yeah, he needs to start taking it.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Trying to get a pick six right here. I know exactly what defense to play. Hey, Elijah, I'm going to show you how to do cover two. You got to know what you're running, son. Guard that side. Back up. Know what you're running. Guard the middle of the field. Stay back.
Picked up by the Michigan man, Jabril Peppers. And the Texans will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the
this is the only dude in the AFC that's going to beat me, even if we get to the playoffs.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20.
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
These two clubs running through their final halftime adjustments. It's just about time to get back at it. And for the call of the second half, we go back out to Houston, H-Town, and Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Zerline out now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. Here's Jackson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Watson. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson throwing the out route incomplete. That's Dawson. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Out of the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. With it is Brown. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it.
Hey, Lamar bailing you out.
Fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
So from the
Lamar is the greatest bailout. That was a sack.
A handoff to Mixon.
Give me that. Come on now. Wow.
Take this one for about 4.
They're not giving me no animations, G.
I feel like I can see what he was thinking on that carry.
Insane. Let's get home. Let's get home right here.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
Oh, he's going to settle for the punt? Okay.
3 extra yards to the 43. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. 1st down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
I've never seen somebody on the inside zones with the Ravens.
Rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry.
It's ridiculous.
So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. It's Mixon on the counter. shreds him with a stiff arm. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
They go play action now. Jackson.
Good. That's us.
Intercepted a third time. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get the cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Off of play action, it's Watson. Sliding out of the pocket.
Come on. The animation shit, bro. Come on, bro. Stupid ass animation.
Than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Dancing to his left. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3-and-out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a first down.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, Dawson takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. To throw is Watson. He finds his man complete.
That was a great play call. That was a great play call, Gibbs. Great call, Gibbs.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Hands it off out of the gun. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got
Watch it. I'm going to hit him with this. I'm already in field goal range. I can go by 11. He haven't moved the ball that much. Oh, no, all them stars in there. Audible that. Yeah, I got to audible that. To flip the play, confuse the AI. Had to flip it.
53 yards on the ground for him so far. Good gain there on first down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking.
That middle linebacker going to go up.
Ends up picking up nice yards.
So, boom.
Stays in bounds and keeps the clock rolling. this scenario
Ooh,
right now,
good throw,
they
boy.
want to stay that way.
Good throw. What?
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
What if you cheat on this? I hate this game so much. I hate this game so much. They know that was good.
Here's Watson on the sneak, and he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
On 1st down.
What? He had a hole, bro.
On the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter.
We're going to play stock zone.
Defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
You're going to play stock zone. I'm not going to risk it. All them acrobats out there, I think not. Or whatever he got out here. Head straight, inside stuff. No, outside or inside stuff. Acrobat, inside stuff.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Yep. He went in that stock zone. Run at that stock zone. Great play call, Gibbs. Great play call. He going in that zone, man. Nah, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna go RPO. I'm gonna go RPO. If he come down, I'm gonna throw it.
His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, 6th overall. And the Texans are looking to make it 2 straight.
Man, if I played my games in this league, I'd be 10-0, man. I gotta start playing my games. I gotta start playing my games. I gotta start bull corning.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. And what are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Make the tackle. You're okay. Make the tackle. Just make the tackle.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson now.
Make the tackle. Make the tackle. One more completion over the 50. One more completion over the 50. We're going to drop our flags. Nothing can beat us deep.
Now it's Jackson.
Make the tackle.
This goes out.
Oh, God.
And some space here. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big play that time on the catch and run.
I thought he did a nice job there of reading the coverage and realizing he didn't have anything downfield. So what quarterback doesn't love having a running back who's a terrific safety valve that he can dump the ball off to and turn it into a big hitter anyway.
Throw over the middle, taken in. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Steps away to his, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Lamar be bailing. Lamar be bailing.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens cut
Lamar be bailing.
Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Jackson. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
Well, they've moved up from the 3 to the 2. You would think maybe a few more attempts wants it running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
She got some disrespectful on
And Watson's going to throw it here. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it.
Oh, my God.
Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts.
Here we go with this bullcorn.
Sideline and talk over what to do next.
I know you're going to show me cover 2 right here.
So possession still theirs, but now they
cover
face a
1.
third down.
Man.
Now it's Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield.
I ain't got no receivers.
Maybe you get a defensive penalty.
I don't have any big play guys.
Team on now as this one sent away. Now Brown. It's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And the Ravens will take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have the full process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score.
I got to play deep. Oh, deep crosser.
The ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly.
What? What's my linebacker doing?
They'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Throwing, Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete.
Hey, Elijah, I want my #1 pick back, bro. I thought he was an X Factor. God.
Fourth quarter, maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on
This crosses, we should get there. We should get there in time. I'm sending an extra blitz. Knew we should get there. I knew it.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Desmond King picks it, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for it. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, you got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in the 2-minute drill.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating. Even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground. But both really started to come in sync. So for Houston, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Atlanta Falcons next week. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they suffered just their second loss as they drop to 8-2 now on the year. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the Bengals.
Oliver's been disruptive today. That's what we saw with the Chiefs a couple times. Remember earlier in the stop, third down. Here they go.
It's time to eat.